Okay, guys, welcome to daily outlook on risk and commodity pairs. And just make sure you read the disclaimer. Today is Thursday, 26th, uh, 25th of June. And right now, what we are seeing, and if we talk about risk is selling off. The stock market is selling off, but it has not transpired in risk pairs right now till now. And a lot of things will happen. This is the market is not flowing as such. Market is just uh, no trend is there. Like no, this is Australian Japanese is trying to go down, then again coming back, and even if stock market is going down, it is really frustrating why Australian Japanese or Euro Japanese is not going up, so not going down. So what is the main thing which is going up? So a main theme is US dollar, and that is getting benefited out of it. Not the flow is not in Australian Japanese, not in Euro Japanese. So uh, Euro is going down, but USD Euro USD is going down, but USD is Japanese is going up. So keeping this risk pairs uh, just constant. So nothing is happening, and in fact, only thing that is happening this week volatility in the stock market. And yesterday, IMF has come up, and what they have said that this global growth will be more than what they anticipated in the month of March. And this is quarterly close, so things can be very, very volatile for next 3 4 days. So just be careful and try to see where the trend is right now. It seems like USD is getting benefited, and it is USD buy theme is there because the stock market is going down. And this Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar, so they are not going along with the risk, and they are taking the cue from large monetary policy. So that's what is happening, even if the stock market is going down, but these Australian dollar and commodity currencies are not taking a hit. So very, very slow moves. Although Australian dollar, I was checking, I was trading Australian Japanese. So I thought it will come down, and it was just coming down and then again going up. So it was nothing. It was not giving anything. So that's how it is. And right now, the indication is for more stock sell-off, and right now it has cleared. Yesterday it has EMA 34, that bond prices has cleared this EMA 34, and right now if this level is broken, so this is horizontal sub resistance, and right now it seems that it will be broken. If that is the case, then the real risk of this Australian Japanese or Euro Japanese may take a hit, but as such, this is a month end, and monthly closer is there. So that means many things are closing the books, and this is a quarterly close. So just be careful about these things. And what more is happening? So the way things are happening right now, Mr. Novak Djokovic. So he was just trying to start this tennis match and tennis tournament in Serbia, and he also got corona. So things are not that normal. And right now, even if US is uh, right now trying to open their economy, trying to open many sectors, but that is not getting successful. And right now, things are not normal. US officials are also saying this will take certain time before if it is before it is normal. So that is the reality. So if something of this kind has happened, so it will take a lot of time to get normal. And right now, if you talk about US stock market, so it is yesterday was a big sell off, and Dow was around 700 points down. At one point, it was 800 points down, but it recovered in the closing because it was oversold. And today also Dow was trading and tried to touch around 25,000 and quickly bounced. So again, that bounce was short-lived till now, and we will see how it is happening today. We have data from US that GDP and GDP revision is there, jobless claims is there. So that will affect the this stock market. So yesterday I was mentioning, I was saying like US stock market OSMA on the daily is on the downside, but even then this stock market is rallying at some point of time. Either it should have been the stock market should have rallied more, or stock market and then OSMA has to come positive. So this is not a normal kind of scenario. You have to see if OSMA is on the downside and a stock is rallying, then there is no point to chase the market. So, what we have to do if a stock is rallying and OSMA, right now, if you see OSMA is on the upside, so this means this is proper rally. So, if we see here, like USA 30, US 30. So here, if we see OSMA was pointing downwards, and the stock market, this is daily chart, stock market was going up. So in fact, it went to 200-day moving average, 26,400. But OSMA all the time was in the negative. So that was a meaning like if we have to either it should have crossed 26,400 and this OSMA should have been going up, or then OSMA should have been in the direction of what the stock market is. So right now, the same thing is happening right now, and OSMA is correct. So if both things, so in technical analysis, sometimes it will diverge, things will diverge. So you have to see what is the how the direction is, and OSMA also gives good direction about how the market is moving. So right now, if OSMA is on the downside, means stock market is also on the downside. So USA Tech, so nothing to talk about it. Reached day before yesterday, it reached all-time high USA 100, Nasdaq 100, and 50% or more is right now in tech stocks. So yesterday I was talking about how this is tech stocks are skewed. 17.5% in S&P is weightage is for tech stocks, and in S&P, in Dow, if we say 10%, almost 10% weightage is for Apple and 5% for Microsoft. So that is a lot. Only one stock is right now propelling the move in Dow. So that is not good. And where this Apple is going. So Apple is right now 370. It does 372. It does, and from the bottom, touched in March, it has almost gone about 72% up. So same as the case, around same as the case is for Microsoft. It has gone about 50% up from the March low, and for the year 2020 they both are around 25% up. So that is it a tech bubble? So yesterday I touched about Nifty 50 of 1970s. So that time around 50 stocks were there. They were like even though there were like interest rate was very high, so it touched in 80s around 20% in US, and CPI was around 13%. And that was why I'm touching all those things, because that time the policy was like easy money, and interest rate had gone up. This time also, US market is expecting that 1 more trillion will be there in the market to support the liquidity. So now coming to DAX is again going 12,000, and it will touch, it will break below 12,000, but be careful. Right now, this volatility is increasing. VIX is at around 35. And Australian Japanese is doing nothing. It is trying. It is just between 73.30 to 73 80 90. And if it breaks below, the problem is right now, even if it wants to get down, 72.66 is a strong support. It has gone there for 3 4 times, but every time it was bought. And gold has hit this week. It has hit 8 years high. So that high was made in 2012, and after 8 years, it is touching that high once again. So things are not that normal. So I talked about this stock market. Bond also is going up. So it is totally risk off market, but Australian Japanese, Euro Japanese is not taking cue from it. So just some small correction. That's all. Major theme is US. Um, USD bulls that are taking the charge right now, because the stock market is going down. So this Euro Japanese and GBP Japanese, they are all constant and not giving the move as we have got, but still it has a bearish bias based on this trend. So it is right now it is going below 120.25, and right now next support is here 120, 119.78, and below that 119.18. So it's strong support. So monthly rebalancing has to do something with it, so we don't need to worry about that. If we are getting euro or USD, uh, like every time we have to look for the theme. What is the theme right now? So if the theme is US is right now going up, and USD is going up, so that we should abide by. And USD Japanese, I would say USD Japanese is bullish above 106.82. So that is around 100-hour moving average, and 200-day moving average is 107 around 5.05. So if you want to get into USD Japanese, so that is long. Don't try to right now buy or sell Australian Japanese or Euro Japanese. So many a times we have to see the theme and then take the call appropriately. So in that case, GBP Japanese also is not the right candidate for shorting or even going long. Euro Japanese right now, maybe it is the fact is if you want to sell it, you can sell it putting a stop loss above 120.51, and but okay, so maybe right now today we will get some move because OSMA is right now going down on daily. If we see OSMA already on the downside, so this is selling Euro Japanese, and if 120 is broken, then it can go further down. So as OSMA is also pointing on the downside, and we may see further downside, but downside is limited to 190. That's what it is. So many supports are there in Euro Japanese and Australian Japanese, strong support. So it doesn't make sense because right now it has chances, right? It is like 70 to 66 is the level. Uh, all the time, the 3 4 times it had come down, but every time it was bought. So that's how it is. And let's see if GBP Tiffany has any case. So already we are seeing GBP Tiffany is right now 134. It is bearish. So if it is reaching 134, then sell it. Not here. It doesn't make any sense right now. It is not moving that much. And GBP Tiffany right now on 4 hour chart, it is bullish on 4 hour chart. So you can see momentum right now is on the upside. So this candle momentum is slightly higher. Then again next, so it is again going up. So that's how it is. GBP revenue is still, if it is not going below 132.57, then it is bullish. So it is not giving any clue on GBP Japanese. So best is right now USD Japanese and USD CHF. We have to buy Euro USD. We have to sell GBP pairs and GBP USD or Australian USD, they are not giving any proper signal already. But right now, Australian USD is bearish below 68.85. So that is the thing right now, and you can see how USD Japanese is moving. So all the movement in Australian Japanese downside and USD Japanese upside. So that is negated in Australian Japanese. So that is what is the thing. So if you want to sell, you can sell Australian USD also putting a stop loss above 69, 0.69. As such, we have got double top around 69.75. So right now, what is happening? Uh, Let me remove this. So last candle, it closed below this level and then it again went there. So this is the level I'm watching for. Just give me a minute. Mm. So let's see if it is able to close below again, and 68.50 level is broken, and right now USD is right now charging ahead. So that is the thing, and USD Japanese is again going up. Gold we have to do nothing. Australian Japanese, so it's still 67.74. So maybe this is, if this is broken. So right now problem is EMA 34 is well above EMA 89. So that's why It is not giving much boost to Australian USD, and still it is bullish, but the market is trying to sell it, but they are not successful. So every time it is coming to this level and it is bouncing. So that's how US Australian USD is. So maybe this is the first candle which is red, but the right point to sell Australian USD was 69.76, and right now here, if you want to sell again, it may be coming back. So putting a stop loss about that makes sense. Let's just see Euro US. Okay, so any questions you have, you can ask me. So Euro USD, what it is doing? So for first 2 days, it touched around 1.15, 1350, and again it is going down. So this is the level last time on Monday, and last Friday it was taking a support around 1.1170. So this time, and look at this. This is very interesting. So as with this stock market indices, this Euro USD also OSMA was on the downside, and it was trying to go up, and finally this thing has got this stock market is selling off, then Euro USD is selling off. So that's how is the thing. Let me just see Australian USD how it is. So this is also down, even though it was going up. Australian CAD, this is also maybe. So it is amazing market right now, and uh, in currencies space, things are not that volatile, but in the stock market, things are very volatile. So that is the takeaway right now. Just in 20 minutes, this US 30 has gone down by about half a percent. So USD CAD, right now, one more pair I'll just look at. New Zealand. So New Zealand USD also right now again it is going down, but the problem was uh, yesterday on 4-hour chart, if you see, so it broke below this level. It broke below this level, and this candle, it shouldn't have gone above 0.6425, but the problem is right now it can go to EMA 34. That's what it tries to. And right now, once EMA 34 comes below this, so that will take time. That will take another 2 3 days or 4 days. Then only it will give some indication. Okay, this like technically it will give signal that upside is right now uh, fading. So still it is not giving that kind of signal. OSMA alone cannot see like okay it is bearish for New Zealand USD after interest rate decision from New Zealand. It went down, but still it went up, touched around EMA 34. So it does mean like it is bearish below this level EMA 34 and 64.50 level. So if it is coming up, then you have to sell. And right now, again, it is not going below 63.82. So that is the thing for New Zealand USD. It is not going down in a hurry. So same as the case with Australian dollar also. USD CAD right now. So it is right now around this resistance. And on Tuesday or Wednesday, I was saying if it is around here 135 and it is if it is closing below 1.35, then it can go to 1.34, but it was not going below that. So unless like one candle broke it, but that was not sustained, and then next candle was just taking it further. So right now, what is happening in USD CAD? USD CAD is more weaker, and right now we see oil also is coming down. And yesterday, some rating agency also downgraded their rating. So Canada rating, and right now EMA 34 is going above EMA 34 is right now going above EMA 89. So it is trying. So in a few hours, 3-4 candles, 4 hour candles, maybe by tomorrow. If it is, then this is this will fly. This can fly USD CAD. So this is right now in danger. Right now, this level is in danger. Just 30 bits. So don't short it USD CAD. And if this level is around 137, 1.3714, then it can fly. So right now, and look at this, OSMA is also on the upside. So remove this. This is not bearish anymore. So it can break to above 1.37 if it happens today or tomorrow. USD is right now going up. So it can even cross 1.37. If that happens, then easily 140, 1.40 we are seeing again. So that is the thing for then just a moment. Uh, USD CAD on 4 hour chart also it is bullish. And now what to see? USD CHF. Okay. So as am saying, this monthly month end is coming, and what is happening? So USD is charging ahead, and USD CHF is not doing much. So for this thing, USD CHF is not doing much, and one of the reason is Euro CHF, like correlation, and it is going up. It is bullish and bullish from 93.75 next target. It is very far. So very far means how much it is far? Almost 0.5%. So the EMA 34 it can come to, so next level of interest is 0.9567, and it is definitely going there unless stocks rebound. So it is Thursday and tomorrow is Friday. So uh, it doesn't seem to like people will be taking care of this stock market going up during the weekend. So it is the stock market can correct more right now. So first thing, what has happened? Stock market went to US 30. It closed above 26,400 and it went till 27,300, 400. But right now, after that correction happened, and then Dow uh, went till 26,400. That was 200-day moving average. From there, this sellers sold it because of how the things are happening. And I know one more thing to say. Just on Tuesday, Monday overnight, there was something, this like China trade deal is right now is in danger. So something must be going on in the background. Nobody is happy with China, and that may someday or it will transpire. Okay, so this deal is over. So yesterday I was just reading about how Trump and Joe Biden. So Joe Biden is opponent, opposing candidate for Mr. Trump. So if Joe Biden is coming, so then it will be like a different story. There are other things, other way we can take this big trade deal and all. And already we are seeing uh, China is having unfair trade practices that can be stopped, and that's what Mr. Joe Biden will try to not this forcing this trade deal and all. So maybe there are some other ways which it can be, because right now with globalization things gets complicated, and maybe something will happen. But this is a trade deal, and putting tariff is not the way as I was initially trying to understand this. So maybe Mr. Trump foreign uh, policy is better than his predecessors, but still there are many things which can be solved easily. But they have to it has to be with the person. So right now, if USD CHF, I'll remove this also. USD CHF yesterday, it made a move 100%, and that move was 94.19 to 94.53, and after it went down, but after it crossed, next was this big candle, 4 hour candle. And right now, after it crossed above 94, 0.9481, and right now, momentum is on the upside. And RSI is at around 70, 60, so more chances. And now on 4 hour, this is reaching its resistance. So that means on first attempt, maybe the Euro USD will take support around 1.1170, and this will have resistance around 95.12. So let's see dollar index. So what it is doing. So dollar index was reaching last week. I was telling dollar index can reach a 98 on daily, and Monday, Tuesday it went down when euro was hitting 1.1350. But overall, this is also OSMA was on the upside. So this is just right now moves are going in the direction of OSMA. And dollar index weekly, if it is closing, this also I'll remove. So dollar index as such, EMA 89, technically if you see, EMA 34 is well above EMA 89. So every time it is trying to go down and it is coming up. So right now it tried to go below 97.10, and it is not stopping there. So although momentum is on the downside right now, and next target right now for the week, if you see for the week, it is this long wick. So from where it is started, dollar index has started the week right now. It is at that point. So Monday, Tuesday it went down, and then Wednesday, Thursday it is again going up. So maybe again, this is going into this quarter end. So dollar index is again going up. That means euro USD is right now 1.1170 is in danger. Ideally, I would have expected euro USD should have gone above 1.13. That is monthly level, but that is not happening. If that is not happening, then again bearish case for euro USD. USD CHF, okay. Okay, so yesterday I was very tempted, okay, to buy Euro New Zealand, but unless until it doesn't go above these two level, 1.7606, and it went above 1.7580. So just 25 pip below this level. So unless until it doesn't go above this level, we shouldn't buy it, Euro New Zealand. So every time it is coming to this level, we have to sell it. That's how it is. Let me just see Euro CHF. Euro CHF. So Euro CHF, as with risk pairs, it is, and as with Euro USD, it is going down right now. So it shouldn't have broken this level, but it has, and right now it can go below again 106. US 500, lots of support here for Euro USD. So next support is coming here 2979 US 30. So US 30 is already around support, and that's why it uh, on the first hit, it just went below that 100 points, and right now OSM is on the downside, so maybe there is a reason like it can go down further. So that's all for the day. If you have any questions, please let me know. Okay, guys, then see you and see you tomorrow with the daily outlook. Bye bye. Take care.